everyone, welcome to my channel. I just haven't I've been theorizing for the past few days, weeks even. Who actually
finds it odd that humans
hi,
only
Ordis.
get a few years to live.
I'm genuinely questioning
Doing everything
who actually
wrong.
is the first Warframe in the entirety of the game Warframe. So I've done my research, and it says that Prime Warframes are the first Warframes. Now, I have other theories that the Prime Warframes were mostly Warframes made by the Orokin, so they have the origins of Orokin. So, keep that into your mind just for a minute. We scroll down just a tad bit. We notice, or scroll up for me. We notice that there's Excalibur. Now, canon-wise and lore-wise, we notice that Excalibur is probably the first Warframe. Think again, though. There's Excalibur Prime, who is of Orokin origin. Now, these Warframes, these normal Warframes, what if they're just Tenno versions of the Primes? What if they're just made from the Tenno, trying to, how do I say this? Trying to replicate the power of the Primes, yet they just could not, so yeah. And it's known that the prime parts of all of the Warframes are inside relics. These relics coming from, as the Lotus has said multiple times before, can sometimes predate the Orokin era. So we could see Wisp Prime chassis right here. Oh, we could see what else? Okay, Revenant Prime blueprint. We could see the Hildren Neuroptics, the Garuda Prime, Shade Prime systems, and Baruch Prime systems. So, really, what is, who truly is, lore-wise, the first Warframe? Because it's truly a mystery. Now, as I said earlier, Prime Warframes being of the Orokin era, are probably the first. Isn't that right, Skyfall?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do we really see who's the first? Because, okay, take a look at Excalibur Umbra, for example. Excalibur Umbra was a, Warframe, but as we can tell, there are some Warframes that are out of the loop of being just frames of war, as Ballas would say. We could notice that Excalibur Umbra isn't actually a Warframe. He was a human, or a Dax, who was infested and, out of his will, turned into a Warframe. And we could also tell that with Mesa, who was just a normal Warframe, but Mutalist Alad has corrupted Mesa and turned Mesa into basically
if you've seen my most recent short, I had a theory that Mesa was destroyed and her operator killed in a battle against the Infested.
And we could also tell during, which mission was that? I think it was when, the Lotus saw Mesa. That was Octavia. Or who was it actually? Yeah, guys, my head does not brain. Anyway, we can notice that Mesa is one who was out of the loop. Same with Haro, because in Chains of Haro Quest, we could notice that a part of Rel was trapped inside the Haro Warframe, as Skyfall said.
And it was most likely the remaining part of Rel's consciousness that wasn't touched by void exposure.
Precisely. So, so basically, I've theorized this for basically many days before, and it's something that's very, confusing. As Skyfall said, I'm scrolling back through DMs, sorry guys. As Skyfall said that he said these exact words. I just had a huge brainwave with Prime Warframes. After they were reforged, the Tenno attempted to gather as much data as much as they can data-wise, which I did say kind of earlier when I said that they were trying to replicate the power of the Warframes, or the Prime Warframes. But not much was gained, given how vague the codex entries of the Primes were. So yeah, we don't know much about the Primes, neither do we know much at all about the Warframes, because it's very vague. However, there was only one Warframe. I can't remember who it was. Who was it? Skyfall? Mirage, was it?
Quest Warframes.
No, not that one. The one that had like... Oh, Siren, was it? No, There was... yeah, sorry guys. My head isn't working right now.
One with a really sophisticated
Oh,
codex
Ember,
entry.
yeah, Ember. We can notice that Ember also has like a very long codex entry in normal form and prime form. So maybe was Ember maybe sentient, or was there a Tenno who captured all of the things from Ember and then wrote it or captured it onto the codex? Like, seriously, there is so much we do not know about all of these
Because
Warframes.
the Zaraman, well, I don't believe she was a member of the Zaraman crew, but Kayleen was said to have been burned by Ember.
No,
or
I think she was.
something.
I think Killian was a member of the Zaraman because I quote this, the old voice. Your name is Killian. Killian nodded. You were the principal investigator of the Zaraman. And so,
Or was the lead director on the case regarding the Zaraman void jump accident.
yeah, exactly. So, what really happened? What really, I'm not trying to shift the focus onto something else, guys. I'm just trying to say that there are many warframes that are out of the loop of the just frames of war. A lot of them have sentience, maybe Ember. We don't know. Maybe Ember. Definitely Excalibur Umbra. Mesa, who has gained consciousness. So, as the question still stands, who truly is the first Warframe, lore-wise, and who isn't corrupted by some sort of sentience?
Dwindling it down, it's either it's all of the forms of Excalibur.
Yeah, I'd say that it's possibly Excalibur Prime, due to the fact that Excalibur Prime was, as we know, Excalibur was probably the first Warframe. Let's check the Codex entry.
Despite the
Yeah,
lore regarding Excalibur Prime being a bit messy.
okay, let's check this. Excalibur was the first. That is what is said on the Codex entry of Excalibur.
And it says it's from the Orokin Warframe archives.
So that means that possibly some Tenno may have went into some Orokin archives and hacked it all out. Just the same way you go into a spy mission and try to hack it. They probably did the same thing. Maybe some sort of Tenno did that. So realistically, it was probably Excalibur Prime, as we know that all of these, because we know that primes are definitely from Orokin era, because
any type of prime gear is most likely Orokin era technology.
Yeah, because you notice, okay, I have a Paris Prime blueprint. Paris Prime. Discovered deep inside an ancient Orokin derelict. So that means that... so that means that all primes... I could check this again. I could just search up prime. Each and every single one of these relics have at least a prime type blueprint. So I could check this. This has Wisp Prime, Hildren Prime, Corvus Prime. There are so many Prime things in here. Like, look, Lex Prime. Like, we can notice that. Oh shoot. Like, these, like, the Primes definitely were the first things to ever exist. And we could also check the in the arsenal. Sorry, we could check. For example, no, I'm very stupid, guys. We could check maybe like the Lex. No, not Lex. I'm checking. Yeah, maybe the bolter, was it? Oh no, I sold my bolter. Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm very stupid because oh no, it's not prime. It's not primary. It's a secondary thing. I mean, yeah. It's a. Oh my god, I can't talk. Okay, we check Mark 1 Bratton. The Mark 1 Bratton is the standard issue rifle for all Tenno. For all Tenno. Now, taking a look deeper into the prime weapons, I'm gonna take a look real quick. Now, there's the Bratton Prime. We check the Bratton Prime, and we notice that it's a classic Orokin weapon. So does that mean that weapons also come from, all of these weapons also come from Orokin era? There's still so much we don't know about the lore, despite...
And according to some bios,
Yeah.
some prime and normal weapons are specifically built for warframes. Take Tenno, for example. It says, when Octavia wields her signature rifle, alt-fire headshot kills have a chance to instantly refill the magazine. It's said to be Octavia's weapon.
And then we look at Dread, who is, which is the signature weapon for Stalker. So then, yeah, as I said, maybe, or not just maybe, is it true that weapons also do have Orokin origin? So, realistically, did the entire Warframe universe come from the Orokin? And why is it that there's so much we still don't know about the Orokin era till this point? There's still so much we don't know, despite us knowing a lot and despite this game being out for like 12, 13 years. So, yes, the question still stands. Who is the first Warframe? And did the Orokin create everything? Really confusing. Anyway, that is it for this video. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out. Oh yeah, I didn't say it in the intro. Skyfall was here the entire time.
Yep.
Anyway, see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.